You've had a long day? Come on in. Get comfortable. Listen to the fire crackle for a moment. Can you hear it? That soft popping like the room itself is exhaling. Yeah, that's better. Well, let me help you unwind. Grab a drink, whatever your comfort is. Coffee, whiskey, cocoa, it doesn't matter. Just something to hold in your hands while the room gets quiet. Got it? Good. Now lean in a bit because I've got a story for you. Have you ever been so far from home, so deep in the quiet, that you started to wonder if the silence was actually watching you? Not listening, watching. Yeah. Keep that thought in your head, because what I'm about to tell you might make you think twice before you decide to spend a night alone in the Appalachian woods. It happened to a guy I know, Brad. Late August, maybe early September. He'd scored a whole week off work, rare for him, and decided to do something he hadn't done in years. A solo backpacking trip. No friends, no schedule, just him, his pack, and miles of trail. From the moment he started hiking, something felt off. The woods were too quiet. Not peaceful, the kind of quiet that makes you check over your shoulder every few minutes. He told himself it was just nerves, that he'd settle in, but that first night, he barely slept, tossed and turned until morning light. Day 2 was slow, without anyone to push his pace. He only made a few miles before nightfall. He set up camp, skipped cooking, and ate dry ramen in his tent. And that's when he heard it. Fast, heavy footsteps right outside his tent, crunching through leaves, and underneath them, a low, deep, angry grumble. Not words, not exactly, but enough to make the hairs on his neck stand up. What would you have done? Call out? Unzip the tent? Or stay frozen, pretending you didn't hear it? Well, Brad stayed put, and somehow made it to morning. The next night, he finally started to relax. The fire crackled, and for the first time, he enjoyed the silence. Until he saw him. A man, leaning down toward his firewood. Red plaid shirt, ripped and blackened like it had been through flames. A beard still smoldering at the ends. And when he looked up, his eyes were pure white. Empty. Dead. The man bared his teeth and vanished into the dark. What would you do? Yell? Chase him? Brad did neither. He packed up right there in the middle of the night and stumbled through the forest for hours, sometimes with his headlamp off because he was afraid of seeing anything else. By morning, he found an open pasture and collapsed, too tired to think. When he woke a few hours later, the smell hit him first. His tent was gone, melted into a bubbling green mess, poles still dripping. Smoke curling into the afternoon air. He ran until he found a gravel road. And there it was, a sheriff's car parked in the dust. The sheriff wasn't just waiting there. He was standing beside the blackened skeleton of a house. Walls gone. Roof gone. Only a scorched mailbox still standing out front. When Brad caught his breath, he asked what had happened. The sheriff told him. The house had burned to the ground 4 days ago. the very day he'd started his hike. Inside had been a family, 2 daughters, their mother and father. None of them survived. And the cause? They suspected arson. So, what do you think? Coincidence? Or did he spend those nights being stalked by who? Or what started that fire? Anyway, finish your drink. I'll be right here, in case you're ready for another story. But tonight, maybe, just maybe, double check your tent zippers. Make sure that campfire's out cold. And whatever you do, don't answer a voice calling from beyond the tree line, even if it sounds like someone you know. Because out here in the Appalachians, the familiar isn't always a friend. If you want more, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you'll want to be here when the next one finds you.